Hey guys, welcome to Will's Rock Academy. Today I'm going to be taking you through a lesson on the introduction to the electric guitar. So this lesson series is going to be based upon the practices and warm-ups that I do when I'm trying to get ready to play a show or hit the studio, make sure that my hands are in sync. Alright, so this is going to be a lot of focusing on what my picking hand and my fretting hand are doing, and a little less on music theory. This is just going to get you comfortable moving around the guitar neck, figuring out how things feel and how much pressure to apply when you're pushing down the string, which direction the pick you're playing in, and why that matters for some of the stuff that you want to play. I hope you enjoy this. If you have suggestions for things you want to know, or questions for me, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. If there's other stuff you want to see, let me know, and I'm more than happy to make that video if I don't touch upon that in one of the other lessons. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is called the spider crawl. So there's going to be a couple different ways that I'm going to go about this exercise that you can mix it up. Alright, so I'm going to start on the 5th fret of my 6th string. This is a very comfortable spot for me. A lot of the songs that I write are based on the Aeolian minor scale, which the main note is an A minor. Right? So find a spot you're comfortable with. If you have another thing that works differently for you, this is going to work anywhere you want it. That's the beautiful part, right? If I want to warm up and play, it works great there. But if you like playing in E better, or your hands feel a little bit better down here, try it on the 12th fret. Mix it up a little bit. This is flexible so that you can move it around and experiment on your own. All right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and down each string, going from my index finger to my middle finger. And I'm going to alternate pick, which means that every other pick stroke is going to alternate between up and down. All right? All right, now I'm going to move on to my index and my ring finger. Next up is my index and my pinky finger. Now I'm going to move on. These are going to be a little bit more challenging. Alright, and this is where it was really difficult for me, and this is why it really helps me. Alright, because a lot of the time when I'm playing and I'm soloing, I will be using my index finger and my pinky finger just fine, and it's my middle finger and my ring finger that I have trouble with. And so this warm-up is really going to help you understand how to move your index and your ring finger and your middle finger together without moving around with your index and your pinky, because that's where a lot of my balance comes in. Right, I got my thumb on the back, kind of in the middle of the neck, and I'm kind of moving my hand and shifting it to balance it. So this kind of does feel off balance to me when I started playing. All right, so I'm going to take that. I'm starting the 6th fret now. Now I'm going to go my middle and my pinky finger. Now my ring finger and my pinky finger. And just for some extra practice, I'm going to do all of that in reverse as well. So I'm going to play through that, but I'm not going to talk through that, just so you can see what it would look like in motion together. Now there's going to be a second way that I go about doing this. I'm also going to start this one on the 5th fret as well, just so I can stay in the same kind of spot, and I'm focusing more on what my fingers are doing, my hands are doing, instead of the music theory side of this. Where this is a hand exercise more than it is a brain exercise. Alright, so this shape is a little more complicated, but this is definitely going to help with the muscle memory of moving between strings. So I start this exercise with my index finger on the 5th fret. My middle finger is now going to go to the string below it, play the 6th fret of the 5th string. My middle finger is going to come back up and play the 7th fret of my 6th string. And my pinky finger is going to be playing the 8th fret of the 5th string. So not only am I alternating and moving one fret up, but one string down and alternating between that. So this exercise is going to go up and down the neck as well. It's going to look something like this. Alright, I'm dropping again, which means if my index and my ring finger are on the 5th string, my pinky and my middle finger are on the 4th string, right? My pinky and my index finger, for the sake of this shape, are going to be one string below, always. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip that. I'm still going to be starting with my index finger for the whole run, but my index finger is going to start on the 5th string. Alright, my middle finger's coming up to the 6th string on 6. I'm dropping again back to the 5th string, I'm going to play 7. And I'm going to come back up to the 6th string, finish on 8 with my pinky. Alright, so slowly this is going to look. As you can see, I'm not even playing it perfectly every single time through. Right? This is to warm up, this is to practice. Obviously, I would like to get better at that, but you're going to make mistakes. That's just what happens. Don't beat yourself up over if you can't get a pattern or you can't get a riff down. It takes time. So my third pattern for this, I'm going to be starting with my ring finger. Now I'm going to be starting on the 7th fret. And I'm going to be playing my ring finger on the 7th fret, my pinky finger on the 8th fret, my index finger on the 5th fret, and my middle finger on the 6th fret. Alright, this is where it starts to get a little bit complicated. I'm playing 3, 4, 1, 2, and my index finger and my ring finger are still on the 6th string, and my middle finger and my pinky finger are on my 5th string still. If you are curious, if you are thinking about the music theory side of this, I am in standard tuning. So my strings are E, A, D, G, B, E. If you're not playing in standard tuning, you can still do these exercises just as well. That's why I'm not giving a specific shape or scale to be playing them in. Alright, so slowly this is what this shape looks like. Last but not least, I'm going to be starting with my ring finger again. I'm still keeping my index finger and my ring finger on the 6th string, and my pinky finger and my middle finger on my 5th string. Right? They're going to be. That's the way that they're going to be separated throughout the up and down process of this shape. So I'm going to start with my ring finger this time. I'm going to go down to the 6th fret on the 5th string, middle finger. And I'm going to go back up to the 5th fret on the 6th string and on the 8th fret of the 5th string. Alright, so slowly this exercise is going to look like this. Alright, I messed that up. I'm going to go through it again. Alright, so that is my spider crawl and picking and fretting hand warm up. If you like this video, leave me a comment what you would like me to improve upon. If you'd like me to leave tabs and diagrams for these figures, I can definitely send you those. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Again, this is Will's Rock Academy, and we're getting comfortable with the electric guitar. See you guys in the next lesson.